Welcome back to the moon season. Now, I am aware it has been a little while since I made my last video, but fret not because that time has not gone to waste. Just right out the gate, guys. 1, 2, and 3. Now, obviously, again, some of them are missing windows and floors, but other than that, exteriors are completed. And not only for this section, the entire first ring has been completed. In the first month, that is pretty on track. Now, obviously, these are going to take longer as I'm going. I'm not sure what it's going to come with when I talk about other projects in the future beyond just finishing this for this year, but at the very least, that is on track, and I am very excited to move on to the second row whenever I get the chance, which will hopefully be by the end of the week. So, besides just showing you guys, well, you know, I might as well show you guys the new interiors. This, as far as the first row is concerned, is the biggest house, and I mean, yeah, just look at the scale of that. I mean, you can just, guys, like, this is big, and they're only going to get stupidly bigger. Just wait till we get to the 3-story houses. Those are going to be ridiculous. And I don't know if I mentioned this, but I did come across my old prices I had listed these as. I'm not sure if they're still going to remain the same because they do seem a bit steep in the modern server economy. But then again, considering how big these houses are and kind of how luxurious Project Moon is in general, that might change. And, you know, they're supposed to be because majority of people are going to be living in the apartments whenever we get down to that. So that is the other part of it. So what else have I been up to? Well, there's a couple different things. Now, normally showing off the wiki isn't exactly my cup of tea, but I have overhauled quite a bit of it. So the first thing you're going to notice is A, it's reorganized, and B, it's a lot shorter. Well, just to show you the table of contents real quick, it's still long, but the major changes is, number one, the location index has been put before the citizen index because, you know, once we start getting people living here, this is going to get stupendously long, and I feel like that made sense to have at the bottom. And second off, I have, you know, taken half of it, the entire history timeline era, which is kind of what made this the longest page on the wiki. And I've separated that into a brand new page, that being Project Moon Construction. And I've pretty much like overhauled every line of text on this page, which took a good couple hours. So right now, it's actually a lot more in line with the lore that's starting to be present, and I'm hoping eventually to kind of give the summary of that in the Legend of Moon wiki page whenever I get around to that. But popping right over to the Project Moon Construction, you can see I've just moved everything, and obviously I haven't updated it yet. I'm going to, specifically labeled as finishing the Ring 1, because that is like the first major milestone we've had. And I'll probably mention some of the other projects we've done too, but, you know, that's the big one for right now. So, big changes to the wiki. Another side thing, but I finally went through and actually marked the rest of the Nexus pad locations on my map too, so I have a even better representation of the server now. I suppose I could go show this off over here. I had been putting in quite a bit more work at the oh, that's not right. at the nation I was putting over here. So back when for those of you who don't know, back when the server first updated, there was a bunch of villages I scouted out over here, and I wanted to fortify them and kind of link them all together. So these are the 4 of them right here. You can see some of them have big walls around them. I think the only one that doesn't so far is the one up here. That's something I'm still working on. Somebody else took the road and has extended it east, and besides that, it built a giant pillar, or not pillar, but bridge going out here. And so what exactly is this place? I have it marked as another base or safe house, if you wish, of mine, which, you know, of course, we got Aurora's Peak, the Pink Penthouse, Western Waters HQ, Oaktown, Project Moon, Staff, like, oop. That wasn't supposed to happen. There we go. Cascadia awaits. This stronghold below the tower has been claimed upon by Skarka72, griefing it by violating service rules. Yes, because beneath this is the Cascadian Gateway. So for those of you who don't know who Cascadia is, or what Cascadia is, it was a project I envisioned, and it has been put on the lower priority. I haven't put much work into it as of late because Project Moon, you know, is everything right now. But essentially, Cascadia is part of like a giant end branch that I'm hoping to build, like kind of Purgatory, which is the city, you know, leading into the end, and Cascadia is going to be the city at the very edge of it. But what I've done here is took a stronghold that I found quite a while ago and claimed, and have pretty much fashioned it into a little safe house slash public entry point. Now, obviously, it's way out of the way. There are a lot of other places. Wait, did I never seal this? Oh wait, no. This is the ruins. So I do have, you know, like you can go Cascadia Ruins at your own risk. That's everything that I hadn't renovated, and I'm not going to. This is a short innovation, and I can't talk today. A short information center, kind of talking about what this place is. And then if you go over here, I've turned a lot of these dungeon places into bedrooms. Here we got stash, bedroom. I believe there's a total of like 5 or 6 of them. This was more ruins that I just sealed off. And so I've actually put quite a bit of work into renovating a bit of this place. Nothing chaotic, but enough to make it a little safe house and more like home. I might add more too, as far as like crafting benches, furnaces, you know, just utilitarian stuff. And of course, there's the end portal. For anybody who is foolhardy enough to go there now. Which is probably quite a bit more people since they've actually introduced the Shulka Ranch. Ooh. I don't know if I've ever talked about this, but down here, I have a base that's on super long hiatus called Diluvium. I don't know when I'm going to be working on this. Probably not anytime soon. But essentially what it is an ocean monument, the structure of which has been relocated. And I did clear some of the water out. Not all of it, but this is going to be one of my other regional bases, kind of like Aurora's Peak. So no Guardian spawn here since it was relocated from the original place. I'm not going to talk about it right now, but this is all, you know, minus the back of it that's missing. And all the treasure. This is effectively not a naturally occurring structure anymore because it has been moved by the hands of an admin. And it is, you know, under my ownership. Mapping it out is going to be a kind of a pain because these places are notorious for being like maze-like, but it's definitely going to be an interesting project, especially once I start figuring out what I want to do with the back here. More than likely, I'll just seal it off, but I'm super excited. And of course, if anybody gets the wrong notion, Excal was here, Ocean Monument 96. Oh, okay, that's new. Future state of Diluvian. So yeah, why did I write it as Diluvium? I don't remember which one's correct, but it's basically in the middle of a small lake down here on the very south side of the server. Oh, guys, there's one more exciting thing I have to announce. So way back here in my little section of spawn with my platform, there was something I built, I think roughly about 2 years ago. And that was this Challenger's cache that I put together. God, I don't even remember. I totally lost the password. I don't even remember what was in it. But somebody finally solved it. And I'm probably going to tear it down. I might make a new one at some point. I don't know. But it's just exciting knowing that after so long, this has finally been finished. And it can finally, you know, be put to rest. While I'm over here, I might as well see if somebody else has broken any of my... Yep. Much grief. Everybody always griefs this. What do you think it is? A bunch of trees? Blah. It's annoying. Chinese New Year, Year of the Tiger. Ah, that does make sense. Year of the Tiger it is indeed. Ooh, this is new. I think. They moved the map? I mean, I knew there used to be a map. What happened to spot? Weasel Corp. The purple slab is spot. Not just. The purple slab is the spot where Notch / stood on Freedonia. Wow. Where? I don't see no purple slab. Oh, right here. Notch. I mean, that's a cool historic thing to have there, but that's a new building, I swear. There's one giant course building that has been here in the past. Or did it get moved? What happened to spawn, guys? There used to be a map here. Now it's over here. I just don't know anymore. There is one thing I want to show to you guys, though. And that is this place. Now, this is covered in bedrock, but no, it is not a staff location. This, for anyone who's ever donated to the server and gotten a rank out of it, this is actually the original donor lounge from, I don't know, my guess would be 2010. Whoa. Okay, I've never been down there. That's cool. And I think this is like a control for that. Ooh. So, this pretty tiny location from God knows how long ago is the infamous donor vault. And I kind of just want to show it off because I don't think I ever have before. And it's just a location that doesn't really, you know, get visited or get much love or like anything nowadays. There's two reasons for that, but one of them is just that it's so very old. The other reason for that is because this exists. This is the new donor new donor lounge. Announcement. Hello, a new donor lounge is currently being worked on. If you'd like to contribute or suggest ideas for the new donor lounge, feel free to contact Senator Apple via Discord or in-game. Well, I guess the cat's out of the bag, considering that's in a pseudo-public place. They're making a new donor area. And I'm not going to say anything about it that's not said right there, but that's one of the reasons why I wanted to show these off, because these places are going to become even more forgotten than they already are. I don't remember how old this place is, but I'm pretty sure it's 2013, 2014. God knows it was before I joined the server. Doesn't cry. This is like I guess like a leave your sign wall. Yeah, 2015. 2018. So yeah, this has been here for quite a while. I just want to explore it a little bit, though. Got a little brewing station over here. It's a TARDIS, I think. Police box. Do not mind the blue box. Thanks, the doctor. Oh, don't worry. I'll just leave it alone. I won't go in there. Lord knows it'll probably teleport me to somewhere. The Bank of Freedonia. Sorry, we're closed. Okay, so like, guys, why did the post office ever close? It was such a neat feature on the server that, I mean, granted, it was like abandoned for a very long time, but essentially you could go in and, you know how you can mail people on the server? You could go in and send parcels to people. And it's been locked ever since I joined the server. But you could, if you had through, you could get in there. And it was a very cool system where you could send packages to some people. And I really wish that was still a thing. Deutsche Post office. Need 8 paper for 1 iron. Unfortunately, I don't have any iron on me. Otherwise, I'd test these shops. Although I'm almost certain they are now empty. Petition to rename to KFC. Chickens for everyone. Yeah, why not? What about FFC? Freedonia Fried Chicken. Natural Lava Hot Springs. Sleepies. Come here to bed. So these are just a bunch of beds. Okay. No relation to Sleepless, the cat. I am 90% sure. And I almost thought that was a real end portal. Okay. So I'm curious if I jump up here. There is actually nothing up here. Wow. I mean, it's a cool hangout spot, but there's just there's nothing up here. For some reason, I jumped too straight up, and there's a part of a house. It's like a tornado hit it. Anyway, guys, not a whole lot. Just a lot of work's been going on behind the scenes. I do have another exciting announcement. There is going to be a boat race coming up on the server that I'm helping coordinate, and I'm going to be recording that, obviously. But blah, 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 blah. I'm really just trying to... Wait, whoa. What the... What is that? What? That's weird. That's really weird. I haven't seen something like this since Delta City. That's how they... Okay, that's really weird. Anyway, guys, that's going to be it for this episode. I really hope you enjoyed the video. There's going to be more on the way. Just, a lot of work being done. Trying to stay on track. Lots going blah, 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 blah. It's just been one of those times, guys. Life's been a little all over the place. It's finally getting back on track after today. And I'm real happy to just kind of give you guys a small update with all the projects and where exactly I've been pouring all my hours into on the server lately. So with that all out of the way, I will see you all in the next one, and I hope you have a wonderful night. Let's see what this is. Kennedy Road, watch your head. Oh my god. Oh. That is not funny. That is not funny. Goodbye, everybody. What the fuck?